Yo, what's up guys, it's Jack and welcome back. And in this video I wanted to kind of start a new series to where you can simultaneously get to know me better, and yet simultaneously I can talk about a couple of other things other than Call of Duty. But in this very first one, which is going to be titled My Favorite, in this one I'm going to be talking about my favorite Call of Duty players. And there's 5 of them specifically, and for very specific reasons. And I've been inspired by these guys for various different reasons, and I wanted to kind of make this video to show my my absolute respect and my thanks to the reason why I do YouTube, and the reason why I still strive to become a better Call of Duty player in terms of pubs till this day, and an even better content creator, is vastly due to these guys. I mean, these guys have had a tremendous impact on me, and I wanted to mention these guys. And for whatever reason, whether you haven't heard of one of these guys, or if you heard of them and never seen any of their content, I highly recommend you do so, because these guys are not only great at what they do in terms of gameplay, but they also offer a unique personality, every single one of them. And if you were to ask me who my favorite is, I really couldn't tell you, because I like them for similar and yet varying reasons. So without further ado, let's get first into it. The first guy I want to talk about is Sandy Ravage. He is the primary reason why I started doing YouTube in the first place. I mean, I ran into his Call of Duty content back in, I think, 2012 when I first started watching YouTube here on Call of Duty. He made this video called Booster Justice back in Modern Warfare 2, and it was basically recorded from one of his live streams, and basically he made a montage of it, put some Metallica music behind it, and it was just him absolutely just going after boosters, and it was absolutely hilarious. It was fun to watch. The video became huge, and at the same time, in his gameplays beyond just Booster Justice, he was the guy that way back in the day when everybody was camping, he showed everybody through gameplay that you didn't have to camp in order to be successful, or to have fun for that matter. So he's the one who was the big one of the big guys that just said, hey, rush, you can succeed, granted you do it right. And I was definitely inspired. And he's just a really chill guy. He's back to playing on PC now. He doesn't do YouTube anymore. He streams, but he's always extremely chill, extremely laid back, doesn't take anything seriously, plays for fun, and has, again, stayed true to himself. And that's one thing that all these guys have in common. They stayed true to themselves. They never sold out, so to speak. And with that being said, I want to go to the next guy on my list, and that's Excalazors, also known as Xcal, also known as Bruce. He's one of the original commentators. He was doing live comm sessions before streaming became as big as it is today. So basically, he would post one gameplay a day or so, and it would be a session. It would be the first game, and he wouldn't back out of lobbies. He would, he'd be consistent. He wouldn't just post his best gameplays. He would post every single gameplay from the start of his session to the end, and it would be a live commentary. And he showed what made him unique was the fact that not only did he use just a regular controller when he played, but he had an amazing trigger finger, which means if you gave him a semi-automatic, even pistols and stuff like that, he he would absolutely poop on people. And at the same time, he would play the objective while using the worst guns. Like back in Black Ops 1, the man had like a 4 or a 5 KD, and he used his number one of his best weapons, if not his top 4 weapons, were shotguns. I think. No, wait a minute. Hold on a second. No, that was a video he did on a guy, to where he gave the guy a shout out because in Black Ops 1, the guy was an absolute monster and had his top 4 weapons were shotguns. But no, he basically said, hey, look, use all the weapons, PTFO, as in play the fucking objective, and run around while doing so, and play for the win. And he preached that, and he definitely sent the right message. And it was the kind of message that he wanted to send in terms of Call of Duty. Because when you're a commentator and a content creator, you're basically, whether you like it or not, you're sending a message to the community. And one thing this guy made very clear was that he wanted to send a message that, hey, run around, use different weapons, play the objective, and go for the win. And there you have it. So that's something that I definitely have respected. So thanks to him as well. Next guy I want to talk about is PwnStars.com. This guy, I didn't find out about him until Call of Duty Ghosts, when Woody's Gamertag did a video with him after he won the race to Master Prestige, playing Cranked. And immediately while watching this guy's gameplay, I was like, wow, I've never seen a player quite like him. This guy would run around, he would just mow people down. His aim was absolutely fantastic. He was a full-on rusher. He streamed pretty much 90% of his content. He's been focusing a lot on streaming. It's always been that way. Recently, he's started doing a lot more YouTube, and he's gone back to PC because those are his roots. And I think in one of his videos, he actually mentioned that back in the day when he was younger and he played, he didn't have a PC, but he played Quake on the Dreamcast, and the servers were to where you were also playing with PC players, and there was no aim assist. And he was using a controller, which is hard as hell. I mean, imagine playing Call of Duty against people that are using aim assist, but you are not using aim assist. That's basically the same equivalent. But it's even worse because with PC, they're even more accurate, and you have to use a controller. You're left at a severe disadvantage. So I think that's why he became so damn good with the sticks later on. And I went back and watched the majority, if not all, of his content, all of his videos, all of his previous streams that were still in his archives. I watched a lot of Modern Warfare streams. Like, the guy got legit 5,000 plus Moabs rushing in Modern Warfare 2. I mean, how insane is that? The guy did a 24-hour stream to where, or was it a 24-hour stream to where he would attempt to get 100 Moabs in that 24-hour stream. And he did that twice, if I recall correctly, and he succeeded at both times. So, I mean, the guy's just an absolute monster and definitely an inspiration. And whenever he posts troll videos every now and then, they're just freaking hilarious. There was his new video that he posted yesterday or today or whatnot, just absolutely hilarious. I mean, especially when he poops on crap talkers, it's absolutely amazing. So, Pone, another inspiration. He's another guy that'll give it to you straight. He'll tell it like it is, and yeah, and love watching his shit. It's amazing. All right, next guy I want to talk about is probably the most humble Call of Duty player as of right now, and that's Marka J. He's referred to as the pub stomping champion of the community right now in terms of console, and he definitely deserves that accolade. And at the same time, the guy just has always remained true to himself, and he doesn't take the game too seriously, and he likes to play and have fun, and he just does his thing. If he doesn't like a game, he won't play it. Like, he didn't post any Modern Warfare Remastered. He didn't enjoy playing that game. I could relate. He's an absolute beast of a player. He's very accurate. He's very smart in terms of which gunfights he chooses and doesn't choose. I mean, if you read between the lines, Marka J is very, very intelligent in terms of gameplay, and I think maybe also possibly in life as well, because he doesn't buy into the drama that a lot of gameplay Call of Duty channels just kind of seem to gravitate towards sooner or later. He obviously hasn't sold out, which is another thing. And at the same time, I mean, the guy's like, if you look at his face cam, the guy's got what looks like a bookshelf behind him. So I guess he likes to read or educate himself, or he's very well educated. So something to me says, there's a hell of a lot more to this guy than what it appears. And you know what? I admire that. So, and again, he does his own thing. He's probably the most entertaining and high quality gameplay channel out of them all, in my opinion, because of the fact that he stays true to himself. His gameplays are absolutely fantastic, and he just does his own thing, really. Simple as that. And he has fun while doing it, and he's been extremely consistent. So, there you have it. And the last guy I want to talk about is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho is, if you look at his most recent video, he doesn't post much, which sucks, because he's absolutely, I'm sure he's got a lot of things going on outside of Call of Duty, but I know he's playing World War II, and I tweet at him, and he tweets me back every once in a while, and I'm still waiting on that new gameplay. The guy, in terms of gameplay, it is just absolutely a pleasure of watching this guy. He's, like, if you look at his most recent video that he's posted, and it is a commentary as well, like, how can you see gameplay like that and not be amazed? I mean, high sensitivity, quick reaction time, absolutely crazy on target, extremely aggressive, doesn't use lethals, gets crazy feeds with just using his gun. I mean, when you look at it, you're like, how in the hell, how in the hell do you not admire gameplay like that? It's absolutely insane. So, all of these guys that I mentioned in this video have, for one reason or another, or a multitude of reasons, been an inspiration for me, gameplay-wise, in terms of Call of Duty, and as well as content-wise, in terms of the content that I kind of choose to post on here. And I wanted to make this video not only to tell you guys who my favorite players are, but also to basically thank them, because they are inspirations to me till this day. So, but there you have it, guys. That's what I wanted to talk about in this video. Let me know down in the comment section, who do you like? Who's your favorite? Have you seen all these guys? And if you haven't seen any one of these guys, go and check them out. I strongly recommend it. So, but anyway, guys, that's all I have for this one. I've gone over my time here in the gameplay. If you enjoyed this video, let me know. And if you didn't, let me know what I could do to make my future videos better. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.